Hello Internet! As a quick update to this morning's video about the Nordic mythology, I have been requested to do at least one small Nordic myth to fit in with the whole situation. So I thought I would tell you about the time that Thor dressed up as Freya to marry a jotunn giant in order to get his hammer back. Yeah, it's exactly the way you think it is. Enjoy! One morning, Thor woke up from his sleep to find that his hammer was missing. He tore his house apart but could not find it. The Aesir was worried because without Thor's hammer, how could they truly keep defending against the giants? But Loki had an idea of where it might be, so he transformed himself into a falcon and flew out to the jotunn Thrym. Now, Thrym admitted that he had stolen the hammer and hidden it so no one would ever find it again. He would give it back, but only if he got the beautiful Freya as his wife. Freya, of course, was not keen on this idea, and for their own honor, the Aesir couldn't let one of their own be married off to a jotunn just for that, especially not Freya, their most beautiful one of them. But Heimdall came up with a solution. Dress up Thor in Freya's wedding clothes and have him marry Thrym, then receive the hammer as a bridal gift, and, well, you can imagine how it would go from there. Now, Thor didn't want to do this, of course. He didn't want to dress up as a woman, but even less he wanted Freya to go through that whole ordeal, so in the end he agreed. Now, there was a few things problematic with the plan, mainly that this is Thor, and this is Freya. Not necessarily as, equal in appearance as one might had hoped. However, they counted on the fact that Thrym might be crafty and stealing, but might not be as intelligent, as many of the Jotunns were known for being quite stupid. So in the end, they dressed up Thor in bridal clothes and sent him and Loki to Jotunheim to meet up with Thrym at his castle. Now, delighted to get his prize, Thrym held a great feast where unfortunately he noticed that Thor, being hungry, ate 2 full oxes, 3 huge stacks of pork, and drank various pints of ale. He did wonder how a dainty young maiden could handle this, but Loki managed to say that Freya was just excited to be married to him and thus hadn't eaten for a week, so she was famished. Thrym, happy with this, tried to pull down the bridal veil to snatch a kiss, but Thor saw Thor's burning red eyes as he was, of course, rather angry. This confused him even more, but Loki said that since she was so very keen on marrying him, she hadn't actually slept for a week. Of course, this excited Thrym even more, so he decided to have the wedding right here and now and called for the hammer to be brought out and placed it in the hand of his dainty bride. As you can imagine, Thor immediately tore off the bridal clothes and, well, I suppose the best word for what comes next is massacre, but I truly do myself prefer hammer time! Soon, all the Jotunns lay dead. Thrym's head had been crushed by the very first hammer blow, and the feast had ended in blood, guts, and tears of the Jotunn relatives. Thor and Loki returned home. Everyone in Asgard feasted that the hammer had been returned, but rumor has it that it took a very long time for people to stop sniggering whenever Thor walked by. Though few, of course, had the courage to remind the mighty god of thunder of the time he went into drag in order to retrieve a tool from a jotunn. Well, that's it. I hope you had a little giggle over this particular story of Thor's humiliation and the murder of an entire wedding feast. This base mama was specifically for you, so I truly hope you and the kids enjoy it. Until next time, I have been the Sage, and I wish you all a very happy day.